Hi, my name is Naina, and I've been mentoring for Magic for over 2 years now. And this year, I've been mentoring Callie M. She is a seventh grader at Casti, and I've really enjoyed working with her over the past few months. For her Magic project, she decided to create a website that detects American Sign Language using a camera and lets you create words from it. She picked this project as she's interested in building a model to predict from images and poses. She's a fast learner and she's able to build her prediction model over a span of just a few weeks. She made it very easy for me to communicate and work with her, especially since all our meetings were remote. And without further ado, here is Callie.
Hi, my mentor's name is Naina. She works at Amazon as a computational biologist. She was born in India and then she moved to Pittsburgh to go to university, and then she moved to the Bay Area. Um, and some of her hobbies include hiking and drawing and sketching. My project was a website that translates sign language into letters on a screen. I called it AS Alphabet. I chose the project because I wanted to help people translate sign language onto a screen. And the technologies that I used were machine learning using Teachable Machine and TensorFlow Lite, and then HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The website has everything that I planned, but some future work that I would do is minimizing the results so that you only get the most probable letter instead of the probability of every single letter. And also something that I had started but had too many bugs to keep by the end of this deadline was being able to save letters to letter spell out a word. And here's my demo. So here's the homepage, which gives instructions on how to use all the other tabs. And this is the camera page. You just click start and it takes a second, but you want to allow access to camera, and the camera will show up in a second. So you can see that it's predicting, it has a list of all the letters. If you scroll down, there's more letters, but I would want to be able to condense it so it just predicts that first letter, or like the most probable one. And so that was me trying A and C. And then here's the Learn tab, where it shows graphics of every letter and how you sign it so that people can learn. And then they can also test what they've learned on the camera tab. So some of the highlights of my Magic experience have been learning how machine learning works. Me and my mentor looked into how that worked because I was actually really interested on how that worked. And then I actually improved my sign language through this, and I learned CSS and HTML. Some of the lessons I learned was being flexible to change, because I originally had a different project that had a similar idea to it, but I changed it from detecting ballet poses to detecting sign language, because the ballet pose was using pose recognition, whereas sign language is using image recognition, and it seemed that the image recognition was a little easier to do with the website. And also I learned time management because I spent a little bit too long training my model, and then I needed to code my website very quickly. And one of my challenges was that I originally tried to create an app, but unfortunately that wasn't working, so I switched over to a website, and that ended up working out.